Are you living on autopilot? Most people don't live their lives, they repeat them. Unconscious living is a habit on repeat. The same reactions, same stories, the same emotional grooves, all dressed up as just the way I am. Conscious living interrupts that trance. It's the moment you pause, notice, and choose instead of reacting. Awareness is the great disruptor. It gives you back your creative power. The moment you bring your attention to a thought, a pattern, a reaction, you step out of autopilot and you step back into power. You see, life doesn't change because you wish harder. It changes because you wake up and you respond from clarity as opposed to conditioning. And that's the key, getting out of that conditioning. You see, autopilot, it's not a failure. It's just a habit. Most people, they're not broken. They're unconscious. Autopilot is simply life lived through unexamined patterns, emotional memory, and conditioned reactions. The moment awareness enters in, man, the trance loosens and power returns. What I'm coming to understand deeper and deeper every moment of this life is that awareness is the real point of power. Transformation doesn't happen by fixing yourself. It happens by seeing yourself. Consciously living creates space between stimulus and response, giving you the ability to choose instead of being compulsed into a habit. Your awareness doesn't change life, it changes how you move through it. I'm coming to understand even more and more that presence is a daily practice, not a one time thing. It's not you waken and all of a sudden you're awake. It's a constant moment by moment process. And I see that every day here. I'm on a ship in the middle of the Caribbean. I'm with thousands of people, and unconscious living is going on. You can watch and you'll see the patterns. The other day I was out in the health club. I was working out. And I watched a couple. I don't know if they were married or not. But the woman did something, the man immediately responded. And you could feel the emotion, his response. And the woman immediately responded back. And all of a sudden it got very, very, very tense. It didn't need to get tense. What had happened was so minor, so irrelevant. But I realized they were stuck in a habit. They were stuck in a groove of behavior. And until they become aware, that pattern is going to be repeated over and over and over again. I'm watching myself. I'm watching the patterns that I've got. And I'm saying, am I going to choose to live in that pattern today? Or am I going to step out of that pattern today? Sometimes I'm successful. Sometimes I just forget. You see, that's part of the human condition. You're going to forget, and then you can come back, and then you're going to forget, and you're going to come back. That's living in both the human and the divine. That's living in the aware and the unaware. My suggestion for you is this. You're going to have habits. They're going to control your thoughts, your actions, and your emotions. Why not create habits that serve you? Why not create habits that expand you? Why not create habits that cause you to love deeper yourself and others? Why not create a habit to be in gratitude many times in a day, not just at night, but to really understand that this life is magnificent and you've been given the gift to live it, to choose it, and to freely express without any conditions. The law of cause and effect is always working. How are you going to put a cause out there, consciously or unconsciously? Whatever you do, you will get the result because it's law. Much to think about today, but let's get out of this habit of just being so automatic. Let's start choosing consciously. We can begin by supporting each other and creating a great day. You, me, maybe our families. And with that, I say to you, much love and aloha.